Our Yellow Jacket Spotlight series continues here over the summer because we've got a special announcement. Jim Wojtkun has officially been named the new head coach for the women's soccer program. A familiar face, but a new title as Baldwin-Wallace women's soccer takes probably a similar direction, but officially a new era has begun. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Very excited to move this thing forward.
I know you've been around the program for a long time as the associate head coach, and so in terms of the culture, I would imagine most of the ladies aren't going to see much of a difference because there's going to be some familiarity there. But with the new role, maybe right off the top, what are some of the things you hope to accomplish?
Well, some of the exciting things in terms of bringing this to the next level is taking all the good things we've had over the past, but give them a focus that's just theirs. I think one of the most important things in terms of building this program is reaching the stage where it now warrants everything being focused just on them. I thought Coach Ayers-Reed did a great job in terms of melding programs and melding culture and creating sort of a real positive soccer village. But it's reached a stage where we have a great group of young women. They've committed to the university. They've done good things for the university and for the program. And now to be focused solely on them and to give them the attention and the ability to make them better, just them, I think is really what the exciting thing is that's going to let us do. And it gives us a chance to continue to chase championships. You know, the cupboard, normally sometimes when a head coach comes in, the cupboard is bare. We're fully stocked and ready to roll. We have great programming with the women and great depth. And they're a great group of young women. And I think the most exciting thing is to be able to take them from being very, very good to the next level.
Jim's track record certainly has lent itself well. Baldwin-Wallace has been one of the more competitive teams in the OAC ever since he came onto the staff as an associate head coach. Works a lot with the goalkeepers and certainly has done a good job. Most of that, I would imagine, is because you've recruited well, and you've recruited not just good soccer players but good people. I assume this is going to feel very natural for you to continue the recruiting process, but what's that like for you, and what do you look for in a young lady coming out of high school?
That's real positive. There's several things. First and foremost, we always look for talent, but the ability to play the game the way we like to play it. So when we're at a club event or a major showcase, we're going to define, can they physically play the way we want to play? So we get to define that in a very simple way. But then the process starts. And the process goes far beyond the ability to play because we want the Baldwin-Wallace person, one that fits the community culture, one that we know is going to give back to the community, at the same time fits the team personality. I think really important to that is we watch them warm up. We watch them interact with their teammates. We talk to their coaches. We ask, are they competitive? Do they show grit? Are they willing to do the dirty work? Things that make our program special. We bring in players that might not necessarily be a five-star prospect, if you want to rate it that way, but bring the ability to elevate to that level, but they're going to make their teammates better. Culturally, we talk about having the right fit. And one of the things that's really important for us is to find that fit so they have a measure of respect with all the players on the roster. And it's a culture that we call you with me. And what that means is, what do we do to elevate each other? And we have players reward each other for doing that. So, say on the training pitch, if you do something that really takes me out of my comfort zone, I'm going to reward you. I'll put a sticker on your card in the locker room saying, thanks for making me better today. And we establish that framework so it's all about making each other better as opposed to worrying about just making myself better. Sort of a rising tide raises all boats, if you will. Yeah. But it creates an opportunity that they know that if I work hard today, you'll be better and I'll be better and the team will be better. We're tired of finishing, in the championship game or losing the semifinals. We like to get to the next level, and that's the NCAA tournament. And this culture, I think, can do that for us.
Oh, it certainly sounds like a winning and a competitive culture. I'm interested in your thoughts as you go out into the field, if you will, in the recruiting efforts. Your thoughts on the state of high school women's soccer in the area and even at the club levels. What do you like about what you see from some of the coaches and these young ladies? And for those who might be interested in Baldwin-Wallace, what's the easiest way to get a hold of you?
Sure. I think the advancement of the sport, not just here in Northeast Ohio, but nationally, since we've been able to build a national footprint, I think continues to evolve for the better. I think the coaching at all the levels creates an environment where players put themselves with the better players and continue to get better. The high school environment is unique. I think it is a very positive experience for the young women, because it creates the opportunity for them to build culture with their program, to learn how to play across all levels, to develop not only soccer skills, but the human relation skills with teammates that carry over into college. And I think the high school coaches in the area do a great job. Same on the club level. I think they're making players better. We have a lot of competitive clubs in the area, and a lot of them in the region and nationally, that you continue to see the women's game elevate. From where I came in 2005, the ability of the players we have now in 2017 exponentially better. Only because they've been in situations that force them to grow. They've been in situations that drive the ability from a competitive framework where they have to get better. And you have to applaud everyone across the board for the ability to raise that level. It makes my job a whole lot more fun because you get to see and deal with people that want to get better and want to continue to advance their game.
That's pretty impressive that the state of the game is that way. Jim had a very unique opportunity. He was not only a coach, but he got a chance to be a dad on the sideline. His daughter, Allie, was one of the more accomplished players that we've had go through our program really in the last decade. Your experience in that regard, I have to imagine it was not only rewarding but unique. What was the most special part about that for you?
It was incredibly special. To be able to be in a situation where I can see my daughter develop not only under my hands, but the hands of great coaching, and to continue to see her game and her person elevate. I think the most rewarding thing was not only that she was successful on the soccer field here, but that Baldwin-Wallace gave her the environment that built the foundation for a lifetime of success. When she left here, she went to law school at Ohio State. She's a lawyer now. But she will tell you, and I will totally concur, that the academic environment that we put her in here with the ability to play soccer was what created what she is now. Created a special young woman that has a lot of opportunities and a lot of potential in her future. And I would point to the fact that for anybody that's looking for it, the ability to balance high-level athletics and high-level academics, can't find a better place than here.
It certainly is a place that gives you that opportunity, no doubt. Jim, I know it's a familiar place for you, and it'll still feel like home coming to work every day, but there's a new card next to the office, if you will. Congratulations, and best of luck hitting the ground running. I know it's late June at this point, but the season's going to be here pretty quickly.
Oh, very excited. You can't wait to get on campus full-time. I've been able to chat with all our young women and the majority of our recruits. So we've reached a stage where we're excited to get forward and excited to get this thing started.
Jim Wojtkun, the new head coach for Baldwin-Wallace Women's Soccer.